the first thing must be to understand the type of the sequence that you're dealing with. So there are situations where you are not given that this is AP. Now, in this case, they've given us um, this point, which says that the sequence that we're dealing with is AP. So what does it mean when we say AP? That is the arithmetic progression. So meaning to find the next term, we must be adding the term before with the constant, okay? So let's say you've got this. To find the next term, you must be adding a 1. We know that this is the arithmetic progression because here it's 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, and so on and so forth. Okay. So this is how this sequence works. Okay. Now, looking at the sequence or the given sequence, and the first question here, they want us to find the first term. So what is the first term here? The first term is the 23. We don't need to do any calculation here. We just have to check the sequence, okay? The given sequence. We see the number that is starting or the value that is starting right here. That is our first term, okay? Now, for the 10th term, and before we go to the 10th term, let me just give you an example. We know that for arithmetic progression, which is AP, to find the term, we are supposed to use this formula. This is a formula, okay? And for this formula, you must always remember that there is a plus here, because the mistake that people make is that they avoid this plus and they just write A, which means multiplication. Now, this is arithmetic progression. There must be a plus here, okay? So now, I want to show you that the first term will always be a 23 for this sequence. So we're going to say T1 because our n is a 1, okay? Our n is a 1. What we are looking for, we're trying to find the first term. The first term. First means 1, okay? So here on A, we're going to put a 23 because we know that A is always the term that is starting plus the n here, we're going to put a 1 minus a 1, okay? For the D here, we're going to put a 6. This D means the common difference. So you just get the sequences which are, the terms which are following each other. For example, this and this, or this and this and this, just like that. So in this case, we'll get a 29, okay, minus 23. This is how we find the D. We get what is to our right side minus what is to our left side, which is giving us a 6. So this is a 6. Now, when we work out things, we have a 23 plus, here we get a 0 times 6. So 0 times 6 will always be a 0. So this will be a 0. We will remain with a 23. So the value or the first term is a 23. Like I had said here, it's a 23, which is right here. Okay. So now let's go to the next question. For the next question, we are supposed to use the formula. That's why I'm leaving it, because we are still dealing with the term. So we will say 10th term, wherever we see n, we'll be putting a 10. Here, it's a 6. We have 23 there. Here we have a 9 times, here it's 6. So when we work out what is here, we're getting a 54. And when we add these two, we're getting a 77. This is our solution. Okay, I've got a bonus question for you. Now, this bonus question will be to find the nth term. So what do you do in case you're asked to find the nth term? So for the nth term, just get the formula for finding the term. Okay, so here it's n, put n. Here we put the a, which is a 23, plus n maintain. Here we put a 6. In other ways, when they ask you to find the nth term, they want you to come up with your new formula, okay, to find the term. That formula must be showing only the n. The n is the one which must be showing. A and D must be replaced or substituted by their values. So for A, we have a 23, D, a 6. You work out there, you have a 23 plus, here we have a 6, n minus 6, because this 6 right here being multiplied by everything that is inside the brackets, we'll get this, of which here we shall have 6n plus 23 minus 6. Finally, we'll get this. This is 17, if I'm not mistaken. So that's it. This is the solution that we are getting. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Facebook page. To those who'd like to work with me doing online tuitions, the number to WhatsApp is right here. This is the number you get in touch with me through. This is the number you can WhatsApp. I'll be responding, or I'll be able to respond back to you. 096 917 5701.